In grade 9, I went to a small town called Canora, Saskatchewan, and it's stands for Canadian Northern Railway. So this is one of the many 14 schools that I went to before, and there's a lot of good memories there because I stayed there from grade 9 till the beginning of grade 12, halfway through grade 12. But on the first day of school, me and my brothers are really close. We used to hold hands because whenever we would go into these new schools, we would always hold hands. So that's how kind of close we were. And we made our way into this school, and we thought, it would be hard on the first day, but we kind of made our way inside one of the side entrances to school, and we registered the previous week, but we knew that we would be coming the following day. And when it comes to small towns, you can't really like fart in a small town. Like everybody will know that you're there. So the grade 12s kind of caught on that we were going to be coming to school that day. And once they did, they were waiting, lined up on each side. There was lockers on one side and a concrete wall on the other side. And they started to sing a mock war cry song. They started to sing, 1 little, 2 little, 3 little Indians. Was it spaghetti westerns? And that really stuck with me and my brothers. And, I knew that it was going to be a harder school to try and convince, that me and my brothers were good people, which was sad because we shouldn't have to do that in the first place, We should have been welcomed, Those same people, those same grade 12s, we would be playing basketball at a nearby different elementary school, and they would come around in their truck, and they'd be drunk, and they would be with their hands kind of, and I always used to watch my older brothers fight, and multiple other stories where the same thing would happen. And even when I was playing golf in phys ed when this was in grade 11, by this time I had to constantly prove that First Nations people, that we were strong, that we were hardworking. By this time I was in cadets. This time I was a president of SAD. I was doing school. I was doing the local newspaper photography. I was doing so many things just to prove that First Nations people were strong people. When we were practicing golf swinging, and I overheard two classmates that I got to know, like we weren't close friends, but they would swing and they'd be like, and they would comment to each other like, "Don't swing like a dirty Indian." And then they would kind of catch on that I was listening, and they would look back and be like, "Not you, John. You're not like the rest." Those things hurt, like I would play it off cool, like, like laugh. But that time I didn't laugh, and really stuck with me on the audacity that some people have, and I honestly believe that it's taught at home. Racism is taught at home. That's why I always teach my kids a lot of things, to be empathetic, to be good people. The majority of time in Canora, though, was good. And the bright and shiny thing through it all is that I got an opportunity to speak back at that school. I kept reaching out to them. And it got to this other point where I kind of got brushed off, and my wife knew that hurt me. But then I kept reaching out, and I didn't give up because I was very relentless on how I am when it comes to any kind of obstacle that I have in my life. But I accomplished it, I envisioned it, and I spoke there, and it was very heartfelt because the majority of the stories on who the person that I am right now was created at Canora. And there's a lot of good teachers, there's a lot of kind people. One of my favorite teachers is actually there, and he's substituting now. But it just goes to show that every little thing that you do will have an impact on a person. And I'm glad Canora was there. It made me into a better person. It taught me a lot of things. And I'm glad that I got to go back, and to make peace with what happened there. Anyways, same aga. Hi.